Hey Cancer, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of April. I wanted to say thank you to all of you for the subscriptions and the views. I sure appreciate y'all. We've been through the new moon in Aries, and now we have another full moon. I think it's in Libra, but if I'm wrong, you guys spread the information in the description in the comments section coming up. Plus, we're moving into retrograde pretty soon. Saturn and Mars are doing some stuff today and tomorrow, so just stay grounded. Let's see what we got for love for you, Cancer, for the month of April. But today's been pretty good, though, with the moon in Taurus, so I've gotten a lot done. I don't know about you guys. The energy is gaining momentum. A new start is coming. Woo, good. Cancer, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. You'll be the one to have the good read tonight. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we've got going for love for you, Cancer. Excellent. 10 of Pentacles. So this is about, an offer. Okay. Somebody's coming back with an apology to you, Cancer, after something that they did or said blew this situation up, right? And they're coming back with this offer. A new start is coming because what they want with you is this 10 of Pentacles, this building a life, stability, financial stability. So good news, good news. So let's see what's going on with your partner. Okay, Cancer, I think that they walked away from you because maybe an offer was turned down. Or you walked away, Cancer, because an offer was not made. There was some element here that was a little bit dysfunctional for you, Cancer, and your partner. And I think it was the lack of commitment that was being made in this situation. They had their own reservations about making a commitment, but now, since you decided to put your foot down, basically, that idea has changed. So let's see what's going on with this Devil card. Show me why. Show me one of the Devil cards here. Show me. What's the dysfunction? Somebody didn't want to be tied down. And they thought that committing to you was going to be lack, was going to be tying them down. Something from their past, relationships being exhibited to them about what does a relationship mean as children, was somebody being trapped in that relationship, and that's what they grew up thinking that relationships were about. And so, in other words, here we have somebody running away from making a commitment because of something that triggered them about their past. Being trapped, lack. So that's why they failed to make the commitment to you. Let's see what changed their mind. What changed their mind? The thought of betrayal was an illusion. They came to realize that the thought of betrayal was something in their mind. They weren't experiencing betrayal with you. You weren't giving them betrayal vibes. They had this in their mind as a block to their own happiness. Okay. So they figured out there's no such thing as happily ever after. There's no such thing as happily ever after. And it takes work on both parts. And the idea of being trapped and betrayed was an illusion in their mind that they had developed as a result of witnessing a bad relationship from their childhood. So boom, they make the offer. You have a choice, though, to walk through this door. But they've realized that their own block to this relationship was an illusion they had in their mind about commitment. So let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. Cancer, you were making plans in the future. You were saying, though, to this person that, hey, here's what the situation is, like it or lump it. But I can't maintain this with you if there's not going to be a solid commitment here. I'm looking for a masculine energy. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a future father. And I will move forward and close this cycle and begin new cycles if that's what I must do. Good job. So let's see what's going on with your partner, with their blocks. Looks like to me communicating to you in an effective way was the block. This communication that they had with you in the past about commitment was misleading, or it was circle talk. It didn't seem like you ever got to the end of the conversation or got anywhere in the conversation. They were quick to rush in with saying what they had to say. And so they had a throat chakra that was a little bit blocked, among other blockages. But part of the throat chakra is not only to speak your truth, right? Speak love, things like that. But it's also about listening to what another person has to say and not what you want to hear. So they were quick to cut you off in conversation or jump in with reasons why it wasn't going to work because of this illusion they were carrying in their mind. So communication as far as listening instead of rejecting the information is part of their issue. And so that might be a hot spot in the future. Basically, Cancer, you were saying, here's how I feel. I am looking for a new opportunity then. If you are unable to commit to me, then I'm moving forward and looking for another opportunity because I want what's best for me. And I am going to go with what's in alignment with me. And I'm going to maintain my own balance and harmony and peace in my life. And this doesn't bring that to me. And you basically told them everything and said, I will move forward if that's what I must do. And Cancer, here you are as the Chariot. So let's see what's going on in between the two of you. Commitment, absolutely. In the reverse. You were starting to see there was a lack in this relationship as far as commitment. Is this abundant? Is this going to bring me what I want? Is this going to propel me forward toward my goals? And I also think that you found the further that this went along, the more immature your partner became about the situation. The less progress and conversation you were able to have, and the less progress you made in conversation with them. And so I think that you found that, you weren't getting anywhere because they weren't mature enough to comprehend what it was you were telling them. So let's see, but they've had a change of heart. So let's see how they feel about you. I think you saying I'm moving on brings them back to the original situation. And it also was a catalyst for them to understand that, what they were fearing was an illusion. So basically what we have here is somebody making an offer and saying they're not going to put the brakes on anymore. They're not going to do the stall out anymore. And they want to sit down and plan and talk about this situation. They want to plan for this relationship. This 10 of coins. You see, this 7 of coins becomes the 10 of coins. This is in the planning stage. This is the action stage. So they're ready to take action and they want to make some plans with you. But remember, they may be throwing you a small lifeline in the beginning to give you the big lifeline, okay, to see kind of where you're at on it. if you're still willing to move forward with them. Let's see what their intentions are. Conversation. They want to have a conversation with you. They know, they're prepared that you are going to be very Queen of Swordsy. So basically what I mean by that is that you're prepared to see through whatever bullshit you think they may be bringing you, right? And you're sitting there with your sword like, I'm going to listen, but I'm analyzing what you have to say as well. What does it mean? So, Cancer, you're going to be using your throat chakra in an appropriate way because you're going to be listening to what it is they have to say. They want to have this conversation and they want to talk about how, boing, they've had this change of heart, this enlightenment, and they're sorry. So it's sort of an apology. Let's see what they're going to do, though. Okay, Two of Cups just came out. Okay. What are they going to do, baby? They are going to pop the question. Wow. So if you didn't think you were getting anywhere over here with lead shoes, you're fixing to get all of it. This is what they're going to do. Pop the question. Okay. So, major turn of events. So let's see what they think you're going to do. Okay, you're going to weigh it evenly. You're going to be transparent with them about them blocking the change. They were the one who blocked the change, the transformation. But I think they think you are going to be blocking them. You know, maybe it's too late. You gave them all this time, right? And now they're coming to bring you this, and they're bringing this transparency, and they're bringing this offer. And Cancer's like, sorry, we're closed. This may have been a decision that happened, you know, over the moon. Over the Aries new moon, you know, that you were not going to be moving backwards anymore. So you may still be in that mode of thought is what I'm trying to get at. And they believe maybe that you're going to be that way when they bring you this offer. So, okay. Let's see. Final outcome for the both of you. Final outcome is popping the question and saying yes. You're going to say yes. Happiness. Yes from the universe. Offer of love. Hey, let's get married. That's what we've got here. I'm leaving it there. I'm taking it. Decision has been made. It's been voiced. There is healing in this person's illusion. Moving forward, they were fuckboying it a little bit in the beginning, which was creating burdens and pissing you off. And you said, you know what? I don't have to wait on anybody. I'm out. And once you did that, I don't think they realized, you know, what they had until it was gone. And then they realized how ridiculous they were being and how they were blocking their own path forward with you. And they stopped and thought about it for a minute. Okay, what's their wish fulfillment here? What are they putting work in here? Lovers holding on to something from their past that gives them great anxiety, trying to overcome that conflict they had inside of them. And here we have King and Queen of Wands, a match. Strength to move forward, insight to move forward. They realized their conversation and their stalling out was a cop-out tactic, right? And they had to reject that. They had to make better choices. Celebration with an illusion of freeing themselves. Celebration with the realization. Commitment. Will you give them another chance? And that's the deck. So that's kind of you know, kind of what they have to say to you. Will you give me another chance? Will you give me another chance? So let's see, Cancer, what they have to say to you. Okay, they can't handle intimacy. Okay, I'm scared I'll fall too deep, and I have a problem with intimacy and attachment because the examples that I've seen tell me that somebody feels trapped in a relationship, and that if you're in a relationship, this person was so miserable that if you're in this committed relationship, it's all going to go bad, and we're going to hate each other by the end of it. Instead of understanding that it takes work from each person. So that was kind of the illusion they had to surpass. So let's see what else they want to say to you. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, because they effed up. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. You were the catalyst for this. I feel like you're on the other side of every breath. So, I mean, basically, Cancer, they realized that they couldn't carry on without you. And that to commit was the next logical step, right? So, good job, you. All right, let's see what's going on in the love cards. I mean, we kind of already know what their next move's going to be, right? So I think we can kind of probably skip that over because we already been over that. Honesty is essential. You were honest with them, and that honesty cleared out all of those illusions that they were entertaining. Look at your pattern in relationships. I think this is for your partner. Change in relationship. 5, it requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So they had to be jolted into a position in which they didn't have any choice before they modified their behavior. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Okay. 11, new path. Look to your inner strength. You were stronger than you realized. So, I mean, basically that could mean, hey, having the strength to hear them out. For others of you, this could be having the strength to let them go. Only time will tell. Okay? You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Well, the turmoil was that person trying to hang on to that illusion that they had regarding commitment. And the catalyst was you saying, okay, no more. It's okay if you want to hold on to that illusion. But listen, I've got to go and be in alignment with what I want in my life. And once they realize that they may not be in alignment with your life, they might not be what's best for your life, they might not be in your life, that's what changed their mind. You changed their mind, which I think is a beautiful thing. So, let's get some advice cards. Breaking through illusions. It's really good. The Aries energy is really good for that. Higher powers at work here. Round and round, Cancer. You called it. Get off the merry-go-round, and you did. Happy, happy. Somebody has the key to your heart. You have the key to someone else's heart. Abundance returning into the relationship. No place like home. You being willing to walk away made them realize, there goes my home, walking away from me. And that is what made them make the change. It is their job to give. You've been giving. They need to show you where the money is now. And they're going to be doing so. So Cancer, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you for mid-month.